When people think about AI and automation, there's always a number that comes into mind, that is by 2034, 47% of jobs will be automated. And that's scary. But since then, many other studies have been made, and they come usually with a number that is only 9% of jobs will be at risk. Why such a big gap? Why such a big difference? Well, it comes mostly from 2 points. The first one is, when we think about that, we consider it from an industry point of view or from a sector point of view. And we should consider it around tasks. Sure, if you automated driving, a driver will have something different to do, but still you have to load the truck, you have to unload, you have to discuss with the people, get the signature. So a lot of different things will still need human interaction. And then there's the second part, the business part. Until today, every time a company is able to innovate and become stronger at what they do, to have a better business model, to be more efficient, well, they have more customers. Because they have more customers, then they need to hire more people. And we've seen this example, for example, with Uber. Yes, they destroy 750 jobs of taxi in Paris, but at the same time, they created 13,000 new jobs. The question would be then, why such a panic? Why every time we talk about AI and robots, people think of terrible things? So I asked the lab to work on it.
We call it the robot panic. And it's an interesting topic to look at how we relate to the future and how we think about the future. In his 1993 Cyberpunk manifesto, Billy Idol writes about a future having imploded, literally imploded into the present. And this is the idea of a future that has come so close to the present that there is no way we can escape from it. Constantly overwhelmed and forced to update ourselves by micro interactions, micro updates, timeline refresh, and we lose our ability to project ourselves in the long term and have a longer scale of thinking about the future. So when all the imaginaries of the left, class struggle and everything that has shaped its history seems to be collapsing, when for so many people work is becoming more and more meaningless and relates to suffering, when innovation and disruption has become this quasi-religious litany, when we're surrounded by fake news, by conspiracy theories, trapped into filter bubbles, it's become more and more difficult to make sense of the world we're in. And if you add climate change, conflicts, mass migration, it seems that there's no way we can escape this very, very close near future. And then it's very natural to fold back into these very deep and very powerful myths that have shaped historically how we relate to machines and AI. And if you think about it, in cinema, in literature, we've always been extremely scared, and AI has always been described as something extremely threatening and built upon powerful myths of destruction of humanity and powerful threats on our civilization. Metropolis, Skynet, the Terminator, all these archetypes and metaphors are extremely dangerous and threatening. So today, we conduct research, we engage with the public, we engage with our clients, and we constantly hear these stories and this relationship to the future. And we call it the common narrative collapse. It is how collectively we fail to not only create and tell positive stories of the future, but also how we remain more and more trapped in dystopian and negative and scary aesthetics of the future. The dystopian aesthetics seems to take over our imaginaries. So we really believe that today engaging in future thinking requires to unfold and unpack these ideas and these stories and look beyond the trending topics and conference buzzwords and trending technologies, and to look deeper in how we relate to the future and how these ideas shape our understandings and our imaginaries of what tomorrow could be.
Well, we hope you like this video. So if you do, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share it, leave us a comment. We're always very happy to discuss with you. All the best.